morning, this is Trie, and this is Morning Mind Dump. Good morning, my beautiful souls. Welcome to another episode of Morning Mind Dump with Trie. I am your host, Trie, and today I wanted to dive deep into the tangled web of social media connections and why it's perfectly okay to hit the unfollow button, unfriend button. But first, I want to talk about grounding, because what's a mind dump without a little grounding, right? So let's get our toes wiggling in the grass. If you're inside, then you can just pretend and imagine it. But feel the connection to the earth. Let it center you. Take a few minutes. Enjoy that. Doesn't that feel better? Makes me feel better. Okay, now let's jump into our topic. I know you've scrolled through your social media feed and wondered, why am I even friends with this person? Maybe you were once connected by school or mutual friend, or you share a love of a favorite band called Twiddle. And you follow them around country. Like a little shadow, but now the connection's faded. Just like an old t-shirt, right? It's completely normal to outgrow people. You know, we do evolve, our interests change, and sometimes we just don't vibe with the certain people anymore. And you know what? That's okay. You don't have to like and be friends with everyone. I'm learning this as I get older. And it's healthy. It's healthy to let go of those social media connections that no longer serve you. You know, it's not like you're banishing them from your life. You see them out at a different show or a community or just on the street or whatever. It's not like you're not going to acknowledge them. But if you share, personal stuff on your page and you don't want other people to see, then don't include them, and vice versa. If they're posting stuff that you just don't care about, and you're like, you start going, oh my god, here they go again, complaining or talking about this one. If that's not your style and you don't connect with that, then just don't be friends with them on social media, or in person if that's what you want to. That's fine. But this is about social media connections, and you might feel some kind of grief when you let these people go, especially if you once felt a deep connection to them at one point, because I have had deep connections with people who I felt were like my family, and then pretty much disowned me because I didn't live up to their expectations and never talked to me about it. Because I think if you have a deep relationship with somebody, whether it's platonic or not, you should have really good communication. And if you just can't do that, then what's the point, right? So yeah, there's definitely grief in that, and you'll feel a sense of loss when those bonds fade. But remember, that's part of your journey, and It's okay to process those emotions. Um, when people leave our lives for whatever reason, by their own doing, or we've evolved or changed or whatever in any way, we will survive. We will survive. And it actually makes room for potentially other people who you will connect with. And I'm sure that they're going to have their own processing to do too. They might realize that they no longer casually check your page to see what you're up to. Instead, maybe they'll make an effort to reach out and pick up the phone or send a message and genuinely ask, "Hey, how you doing?" This shift can lead to more meaningful interactions, even if they're fewer and far between. I know I don't get to look at everybody's social media, whatever they post. I typically now am utilizing social media more for business than for pleasure, and you will see that reflect in my pages, my artist bio page, which is my Trie page, and then I also have 3 other pages: Love Relentlessly, which I don't really update that much, my hugatrie, of course, because that is my original business, but then also the Morning Mind Dump, which is my new endeavor, and I'm really putting a lot of effort into it. It means a lot to me. It's a passion that I feel like I need to do this for myself, and if somebody else can get something out of whatever I'm speaking about, then perfect, and it's almost like a journal for me of where I've come through from my journey, documented almost. And then I can see my own progression. But also, like I said, hopefully help at least one person. But yeah, so if you just take control of your own digital space and curate your feeds to reflect how you are now, which mine will, and not who I was, trust me, you'll see when you do these old friends and distant relatives in person, a friendly hello will suffice, and you don't owe them a front seat to your life's every moment. I always say that I meet a lot of people, and I have a lot of acquaintances, and I have very few friends. So now today's audience poll question is, how do you decide who stays and who goes on your social media? Is it based on interaction, shared interest, just a gut feeling? Head over to my social media and let me know your thoughts. I will also leave it here in the interactions. You can answer there. And yeah, I appreciate you listening to my podcasts. If you are a follower, if you have been following me for the past month when I started this journey of recording on Spotify. Just okay. Just just remember, it is okay to evolve, and it's okay to not be friends with everybody. You can be kind and still, again, not everybody needs a front row to your life. I'm learning to be a little bit more private in my private stuff. And again, my social media is going to be more about gaining clients and less about gaining friends. And I believe this little tweak of your life will cause less drama if you're not looking to have drama in your life, if you're looking for a little stress, less stress in your life, and not looking for validation from other people, and just like going by what you just going on your own journey and not worrying about what other people think of your journey. So I think that's my dump for this morning. I know it's late, but I wasn't sure if I was even going to do one today. It's been a trying couple of days for me processing some things, and also pet sitting. So much love and hugs. Have a wonderful day. Today is Friday, July 5th. Have a good weekend. Thanks for hanging out with me today on the Morning Mind Dump. If you enjoyed today's episode, hit that subscribe button, share with your friends, and leave a review. Let's keep spreading positive vibes to all. Much love, big hugs. Bye-bye.